Hey, Brad, what's that?
What's what?
That thing right in front of you, man.
Oh. You mean the script that's telling me to remind our listeners to subscribe to Geeklirious on iTunes or any platform of their choice?
Yeah, but wasn't there more?
Alright, let me take a look. Oh, hey, there's a part where I tell the listeners to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter using our handle @Geeklirious.
Yeah, that's the best line I ever wrote.
Oh, crap. I deleted it. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 28 of Geeklirious. My name is Brian Cambriello, along with my co-host Mike Tessmacher.
Hello, all.
And we have a new, segment
Brand
here.
new.
Yeah, this
all
is...
new, all different.
Yeah, if you're listening to our episode for the first time, we are switching up our format a little bit. So... If you want your weekly dose of news, we have a separate show for that now.
Yeah, you're still getting it.
It's called The Geekly News. It will come out every Friday.
Yeah.
And now the main Geeklirious show will, I think every Monday, I think I said I was going to do.
Yeah, Monday,
Monday's
Tuesday,
good.
one of those days.
See, start your week with some Geeklirious.
Something to listen to, yeah. Start your day off, week off right.
Yeah, so, let's do a little house claiming. Mike, how have you been?
Fantastic. Just, relaxing and, enjoying God of War.
Yes, how is God of War?
Amazing, fantastic, super.
A lot of adjectives there, huh?
A lot of them. It's so good. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it as well. I knew I was going to like it, but how they changed so much from what God of War used to be to now, but kept so much of that flavor. Amazing.
Yeah,
really good.
I've seen some gameplay. It looks like an entirely different game.
Yet, not at the same time. It's so weird. I don't want to talk about story-wise, but, you have a son now, and...
Is it still like a hack and slash?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it didn't look like that from the gameplay I saw.
It still has that, that hack and slash goodness with really good, tough enemies and a lot of cool stuff you can do. But, now that it's just infused with, Last of Us-esque, father and son relationship and story, that's just amazing and, really good. I haven't beaten it yet. I'm probably a little over halfway, but.
Okay.
I'm getting there and really enjoying it. What about you?
Me? Well, aside from just getting over being sick, which is...
Yeah, you haven't been doing too hot.
We just got back from Disney World. We spent a long weekend there. We did a Thursday through the Monday. We got back on Tuesday. And then I immediately pretty much got sick right after that. I was sick for about a week. I have a horrible immune system.
Yeah.
And, when I get a cold, it's like a mini flu. It's just, knocks me the hell out. I am, bedridden. But yeah, I was able to get away with only missing minimal things. Unfortunately, this podcast is one of them. But,
some things, sacrifices.
But that's okay, cause they gave me more time to work on, this new format and work all the kinks out. So hopefully.
Yeah, shaking things up a little bit.
Yeah. They give you more content spread out over the week. So
just trying new things, see what sticks.
Yeah. But yeah, other than that, while I was sick, I finally got a chance to play Ratchet and Clank, which I've been dying to play. I've had it loaded on my PlayStation for months now. It was one of those freebies that you get.
PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, exactly.
Great game.
Yeah, it was essentially a remaster of the first
one.
Ratchet and Clank, which I played a ton as a kid, so it was really fun playing that.
Did you see the movie?
I didn't. Was it good?
I liked it, but I'm a Ratchet and Clank fan. I mean, I understand it's not a great movie, but if you like Ratchet and Clank...
I like Captain Quark. He's hysterical to me.
Yeah.
Captain Quark. Yeah. No, that game was really fun. I went through the standard story mode, and now I'm playing through challenge mode, and I'm like most of the way through that.
Okay.
I like challenge mode a lot. Was that the original game? Because I don't remember.
Yeah,
there was? Okay.
Yeah.
I like all the upgrades. I pretty much have every weapon like fully upgraded by this point. Mm-hmm. I just got up to the point in the game where you fight off the giant Mrs. You know those little robot things?
Yeah.
I forget what they're called. I want to say like Gizmo, but it's not Gizmo or something like that.
No, it's
Mr.
It's Oh man.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. The little robot guy.
Yeah,
and you fight the giant one that's like a mom, like the mom of them. Yeah. I just got through with that part. So
what is it? Like destruct
it's something with a G. I'm telling you, something with a G.
Yeah. Damn.
It's gonna kill you.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Zircon. Mr. Zircon.
Oh, it is. It's a Z, not a G.
Yeah, the Zircon
family. Yeah, the Zircons.
Little kid Zircon.
Yeah, I have Zircon Jr. That's adorable. I love it.
It's great.
Yeah, so I just got through I beat that part, and I think I got through I think there's like a space battle right after it where you like shoot down, like the main robot henchman dude. And
I'm glad you're catching up to 2015.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, 2016, whenever the game came out.
It's such a fun game. I had a good time with it. Yeah, no, it brought me right back to playing it on the PlayStation 2. Actually, my little brother, I gave him my old PlayStation 2, and he's been playing that a little bit. And the first game that he played was Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
So
super wonderful. I wonder if they're gonna remaster Going Commando.
That would be cool if they did all of them.
Because I love all of them. Going to Commando is great. Up Your Arsenal, great.
Yeah, I played I think most of them. I definitely played Up Your Arsenal because I remember that game. But yeah, so yeah, that was fun. I got back from Disney, and yeah, you know what? We should talk about that first while we're talking about it.
Yeah, segue.
I'll talk about my Disney trip, and then we'll talk about Avengers 4. So yeah,
how was it?
Disney, as always, is great. I'm a Disney Vacation Club member. Mm-hmm. A recent member joinee, I guess you can call it. And so this is my first trip using it. We stayed.
How long has that been around?
Vacation Club, a while, a long time. And essentially, it's kind of like a timeshare where you get points to use at any resort you want. Of course, and most of them, certain resorts have like DVC, like Disney Vacation Club sections. So we stayed at the Disney Vacation Club section of the Polynesian. The Polynesian is a very expensive resort. It's one of the deluxe resorts.
Yeah.
So, being able to stay there, was very cool for me. I only stayed at a deluxe resort, when other people paid for me. So being able to pay for it myself was super cool.
Yeah. Those DVC bucks, man.
Yeah. I still have some left over too, so I can probably take another like weekend trip or something. That'd be dope.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I love the Polynesian. I've never stayed there before, but I had been there, for the restaurant Ohana, which is it's like an all-you-can-eat barbecue place.
Do they have Moana playing at Ohana?
No, they got a ukulele player though.
Okay.
And what they do is they come around with these giant like spits with meat and shrimp and chicken on them and stuff. Kebabs, yeah, but giant ones. And they come around and they pretty much like slide all you can eat onto your plate. So you never have to get up for the buffet. The buffet just kind of comes to you.
Now you speak my language.
Yeah, they give you big salad and this cool coconut, coconut pineapple bread, and they give you this like appetizer, like poo-poo platter type thing with like lo mein and chicken wings and dumplings and pot stickers, whatever they're called.
Very exotic.
Yeah, no, it's all Polynesian, Hawaiian-esque, but all very good. Yeah, fantastic meal. They end the meal with this caramelized bread pudding with ice cream on top. It's the best thing ever. But yeah, we ate there our first night. I managed to snag a reservation for that, and that was pretty cool. We went to Magic Kingdom. Magic Kingdom, as always, was pretty cool. We got there early in the morning. We did Frontierland first, hit up Big Thunder Mountain Railroad and Splash Mountain first thing in the morning. That was pretty cool. We had a fast pass for, Jungle Cruise.
Of course.
We did
Cruise.
Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
Was The Rock there?
The Rock was not there.
And Todd?
Todd was not there either.
Oh man.
Our skipper was very good though. She had a good delivery when it came to the jokes, the puns. She was good. Haunted Mansion had some cool new animations. At the end of the ride, they do this joke where it's like, a ghost will follow you home, and then they turn you towards a screen, and there used to be like ghosts that would kind of like morph into your, like little holograms that would like morph into your little, they call it a doom buggy. It's like the little cart that you sit in for the ride. And,
I thought it was a boat.
Huh?
It's a boat?
No, I'm talking about the Haunted Mansion.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I might have skipped over that. We were on the Haunted Mansion.
Still on the Jungle Cruise.
And that's all good. Yeah, so they turn you towards like a mirror, and the mirror it'll show you like a hologram of a ghost chilling. And it never really looked great, and they gave you one of 3 of the hitchhiking ghosts.
Hitchhiking ghosts?
Yeah, there's like at the end of the ride, there's an animatronic of these 3 ghosts, like with their thumb out, like a hitchhiker.
Oh.
And
or a prostitute.
or that too. But they're definitely ghosts or dead hookers, either one. But they're men, so they're not my type of hookers. I don't swing that way. I don't do men. I don't do ghost men.
Deuce Bigelows.
Not my thing.
Deuce Bigelows.
I don't know. Did you say steak? But yeah, they had new animations for the hologram of the ghosts, which is super cool because the Haunted Mansion is my favorite ride, so I always like to see it updated and looking good.
That's cool.
Yeah, I noticed that. That was cool. We did Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, which is a cool ride, a little short, but a lot of fun.
So out of all the new stuff, what's the best?
There really wasn't much new stuff at Magic Kingdom. Yeah, they've been focusing a lot on some of the other parks, as of late. Magic Kingdom, the only thing they really had new was the Hall of Presidents. They, threw our new president in there. We didn't go on it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really the only new thing that we didn't do at Magic Kingdom. The next day we did, Animal Kingdom, however, and Animal Kingdom we're celebrating their 20th anniversary. So they had a bunch of festivities going on. They opened up this new bird show, which is very cool. It was based around the Pixar film Up, and it had Doug and Russell. Doug is the talking dog, Russell's the boy, and it was a bird show where they had trained birds that were trained to fly around the audience and perform tricks. They had like a parrot singing Old MacDonald, and they had eagles and owls and peacocks, and they brought out all these cool birds, and that was really, really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really cool. They opened that up for the 20th anniversary. That was a new thing. Yeah, very, very cool. Very funny. Great for young kids, I feel like. But I got enjoyment out of it as an adult as well.
Did they have the crows from Dumbo?
Oh my god, no.
Racist crows from
Dumbo.
No.
They do have a Dumbo ride though at Magic Kingdom. I've never been on it.
No?
No, there's always such a long wait for it, and they added this new.
It would be like for like little kids.
It really is, yeah. Like even when I was a little kid, I didn't want to go on it though because I knew it was just like I can get.
Dumbo's one of the best. Man.
I don't know.
You weren't a Dumbo fan?
I'd rather go on like Space Mountain. I like Dumbo. It's sad. That movie is a sad movie.
Like all of their movies, like in that era.
Yeah, I think that
least,
one. That one more
really
so pulls at like the heartstrings though.
Yeah.
Especially with the mom, like she's singing to her while she's in the cage, and super sad. So anyway, obviously the standout though of Animal Kingdom is Pandora, which we had gone on opening weekend completely by mistake. Yeah. We just booked it and it happened to open on that weekend that we were going.
It's crazy.
So we were like, all right, I guess we're going to Pandora, and I'll post pictures of it to the Geeklirious Instagram and Twitter. It is gigantic. It is huge. I'll show you some pictures so you can get kind of an idea of it. But they have the floating mountains from the movie. They have, you know those, military, like, mech suits that they have in the movie?
Yeah, that guy was, like, fighting in it at the end.
Yeah, exactly. They have one of those, like, guys in it walking around the park in it.
Yeah. Totally rip off from, the machine that Ripley was doing in
Alien.
Aliens.
What I forget. What wasn't that like? It was like something like a mechanic type thing, right? Like it wasn't for fighting.
No.
It was like
like a welding
machine or something.
Like
yeah, for working on the ships.
Yeah.
But yeah. early in the morning, we had a fast pass for Flight of Passage, which may or may not be the best ride in all of Disney World.
What is it?
It's called Flight of Passage. Essentially, it puts you in a virtual type environment, and you feel like you're riding on the back of a Banshee. It is
so like actually like straddling.
Yeah,
something?
it looks kind of like an exercise bike type of thing. But it has you lean over, and then like clamps come over you to lock you into it, and pretty much like you can feel like the thing expands under your legs, and it feels like it's breathing, and it twists and turns and dives, and it's so immersive. Like I can't explain how immersive it is, but what you got the 3D glasses on, you're looking at the screen. The screen is it covers all your peripherals, so you're not like seeing like edges of screen. It's just pure HD, visuals, and, you go under the water, it sprays you with water, you smell like floral and seawater and all that, I keep using the term immersive, but that's really the best term for it. You really feel like you're riding on the back of a Banshee, and when you get off, you're almost like sad, you're like, oh, it wasn't real. It really plays with your mind, it does. But it's easily probably, if not the best ride in Disney, top 3.
Really?
Yeah, it's fantastic. As far as like technology goes and immersion goes, it's one of the best. Yeah, we did that. There's a lot of good food options at Animal Kingdom. We were picking around. We got alcoholic Dole Whips, which is like the pineapple ice cream soft serve with a shot of coconut rum in there. Oh, so good.
Yeah.
Like
crazy with those.
It's like a pina colada ice cream type of thing. Yeah. It was good.
You gotta be careful what you eat, though, like, going on those rides and stuff,
You know what? Disney doesn't really have too intense of a ride. Like, there's only one ride in all of Disney that I would recommend not eating before, and that's, Mission Space in Epcot, because it's a flight simulator, so it's like it's like a gravitron.
Yeah.
So it spins you, like, forcefully, and you have the G-forces, like, pushing you back against the seat.
Definitely have to bring the extra pair of underwear for
they actually provide barf bags in the ride because it's it's very intense. Like I've heard of people like blacking out on that ride.
Yeah, oof.
I've been on it a couple times. I don't think it's that bad, but I definitely wouldn't recommend eating a large meal before going on it.
Yeah.
But and then at the end of the day for the Animal Kingdom, we watched the Rivers of Light show, which is fantastic.
Fireworks?
That's the thing. In Animal Kingdom, they don't do any fireworks because it scares the animals. So they do, music, light projections, and water effects. And they project stuff onto the spraying water. So, it looks like holograms. And they have this really cool, part where they have like a hologram of a tiger, like jumping across like streams of water, and it looked very realistic. It was very cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, the Rivers of Light was very cool. Like, honestly, it had nothing to do with Disney. It was all animals. Like, you weren't seeing, like, Simba and Baloo and, Winnie the Pooh and animals like that.
Quigley jumping around on vines and stuff.
No. Nothing, no Disney characters were in the whole show. It was all just nature and animals.
That's cool.
Fish and birds and stuff like that. Turtles. Lions. Just pretty much just nature in general. It was like an I love you letter to nature, and that's really what Animal Kingdom is. It's just like big on the conservation parts of it, and especially the safari. They have a whole message of conservation. They don't have any plastic straws in the whole park. They have those like biodegradable like cardboard straws. You ever have those?
I haven't had one of those.
Yeah, they work okay. They obviously, like, if you take too long to drink whatever you're drinking, it gets a little soggy, but they're thick enough that you'd have to be, like, drinking out of it for, like, an hour plus before it gets to that. I don't know. It never really bothered me. Then again, I really don't use straws all that often.
I never really understood the point of straws. I use them, but why? Like, because we use cups and generally, like, without them. I mean...
Well,
what's the point of
straws? I think maybe if you have like a drink with ice in it, you can bypass the ice.
True. You think that's what they're for?
I think so. Or maybe if the container that you're drinking out of is hard to sip out of it, or maybe if you're just too lazy to like tilt your head, you can just kind of like
yeah,
you can just kind of like maneuver the tongue and like get the straw in your mouth.
You ever scratch the top of your mouth with the straw?
I have.
I hate
You ever eat Captain Crunch?
No.
Because Captain Crunch, like, destroys your, like, your gums and your,
I've heard
and the roof
it's
of your
like,
mouth.
I don't know, like...
Why do they make a cereal that, like,
I love
causes
cereal,
pain?
but I'm particular about my cereal.
I don't know, I just like, my favorite is, like, my go-to is, like, Lucky Charms. It's good. Lucky Charms doesn't hurt me.
Fantastic. We'll have to do a cereal episode.
Definitely. That'd be fantastic.
We could talk lengths about that. Yeah. But that was fun. What else was there? That was it?
Other than...
the River of Lights.
We did the River of Light. After the River of Light, we went back to Pandora. So that night, Pandora at night is gorgeous. A whole different than seeing it during the day. It's very bioluminescent and everything is very pretty looking. Like I said, I've got tons of pictures. I'll show you some. I'll post them on the Instagram and the Twitter and Facebook.
I just remember watching that movie and just the colors were just.
They do a very good job of recreating that in real life. It's very pretty.
Yeah,
I can walk around Pandora at night just for hours.
Yeah,
and
that sounds.
Check out all the different sites and because they light up everything. They got the waterfalls and it's gorgeous.
See, I could do without the rides, but all that like the Animal Kingdom stuff, like that stuff's awesome.
Yeah, Animal Kingdom's great. The safari is really great.
I really not a ride guy. But, all the stuff besides that is really cool.
I posted a ton of pictures from the safari on my own personal Instagram.
Yes. So,
FreakyB12 is my handle on that.
Yes.
You can follow me and look at my pictures.
Plug. Yeah.
plug. But yeah, no, Disney was fantastic. I got a bunch of cool merchandise from it. You know, I have a big pin trader, so I got a bunch of new pins.
You got me this wonderful Captain America pin.
Yes, I got it from the Marvel store in Disney Springs. The whole Marvel store. It's cool.
I can't believe they're that expensive.
Oh yeah, they're crazy. But you know they increase in value over the years and stuff. So you know I've got some pretty rare pins in my collection.
Sell that on eBay for $15 next year.
There you go. We did really good. A lot of fun. We checked out Pandora a ton, and we did the safari, and you know, everything is so good over there. We did the dinosaur ride. I actually lost my hat on that ride, and I found it.
Really?
Yeah, I lost it, and then I went to the Lost and Found 2 days later, and they actually had it in good condition.
Wow.
Yeah, I was very surprised. I did not expect it to be like. In one piece.
Yeah, right, or at all. Like, yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, because it flew off. I figured it was going to get run over by another, like, cart coming down the track or something.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
But yeah, no, that was pretty much my Disney vacation in a nutshell. Had a great time. Bunch of cool new stuff. I feel, I go to Disney usually once a year, and it seems like every time I go, they have something cool and new, or something I haven't seen or done before that really makes the trip for me. And this show, I can really say
that's cool because you go a lot, so they're updating it quite often.
Yeah, no, definitely the bird show was very, very cool. Pandora at night, I had never done before. The Rivers of Light show, I had never done before. So I think all three of those really made the trip new and exciting, even in a place I've been to so many times. They really do a great job of updating it and keeping it fresh, and you don't feel like here we go, we're doing the same rides.
Right.
They do a good job of renewing it, and you know, do slight tweaks that make it feel like a new experience.
I like it.
Yeah, definitely. I will definitely have to bring you on one of my trips one of these days so you can experience it.
One of these days, yeah, I'll go.
I'll do like a little 2-day trip, and I'll get you into Pandora.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that's pretty much it for my Disney trip. That's my trip recap. Yeah. And I think we'll talk a little bit about Avengers.
Yeah, because it was such a crazy movie. I think we missed things, maybe.
Yeah, we missed some stuff
during our recap,
and we're definitely gonna we want to talk about our thoughts about what happened in Avengers: Infinity War and what's going to. And how those things are going to affect Avengers 4.
Yeah.
So, I think, obviously, spoiler warning for those who have not seen Infinity War yet. We're going to be talking in depth about, some of the major I guess, events that happen that it's going to lead to some things that we think will happen in Avengers 4. So just spoilers, beware on that.
Yeah, it could be possible spoilers for the next one. We don't know. This is all just our thoughts about it.
A little speculation, but
who knows?
So I think we should lead off with the most obvious, the elephant in the room. We didn't talk about it too much, but at the end of the movie, obviously Thanos kills half of the population.
Yeah.
And a lot of our heroes we see die.
Yeah.
So a lot of people say they're not really dead. Yeah. Or that they're going to be brought back. Mm-hmm. I think this is mostly due to the fact that they killed off a lot of main characters, like Black Panther and Spider-Man, and most of the Guardians of the Galaxy. So they've, like we talked about in our news show, they're bringing back Guardians. There's obviously already a Black Panther 2 planned out, that one of the highest grossing movies of all time. They're not going to not do a sequel. So I think it's pretty safe to say that a lot of these deaths aren't permanent.
I think it's safe to assume that, at least the ones that, my friend was saying Loki might come back. I don't know if Loki or Gamora are gonna come back. Just because the nature of their deaths were pretty different. Final. Yeah. Than the others. I could totally see the others coming back in a time reversal or just something with the Infinity gems, I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do, because the next movie comes out next year, so it's like, if they were gonna do Avengers 4 for like 2 or 3 years, I could say, okay, they're gonna do a few movies. Maybe they could do like the Miles Morales Spider-Man instead of Peter Parker Spider-Man, and they could do, Shuri as Black Panther, instead of
have fill-in roles.
Exactly. They're clearly not going to do that just because they don't have time for that. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that would be the smart choice to do that, just like changing things that up after only one movie of those characters having, like, it wouldn't make sense to do that so quickly.
Yeah, I feel like for certain characters, like Iron Man didn't die, but I feel like if he had, I think someone could have taken the Iron Man mantle because we've had so much time with the character.
Yeah.
But someone like Black Panther, if he's been in 2 movies so far, only 1 full movie.
Yeah.
And having someone take the mantle this soon, I think
it would be. I think it would be too much.
A little jarring for viewers.
Especially because most people don't know that she became Black Panther in the comics for a while, and that sort of stuff.
Right.
But it would be too soon to do that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, maybe they might take over in the meantime in Avengers 4. Like, I wouldn't doubt it if we see Shuri kind of taking that mantle. Did we see her survive? To my knowledge, she is alive, but they showed her after Thanos snapped, but they didn't show her again after.
Yeah,
so it's not like definite.
I'm assuming she survived, but who knows who in Wakanda survived.
Yeah. I think we should also just point out, just in case you don't know the names, that's Black Panther's sister. That we're talking about.
I think we're saying it right.
Shuri? I don't know. Black Panther's sister.
Yeah, the
spunky one.
Yeah, Miss Panther.
She's the sassy, spunky one.
Yeah.
So how do you think that they're going to come back? You think it's going to have something to do with the time stone, like a time reversal? Alternate universe, maybe?
I don't know if there's any other way that they could do that. All right?
So here's the thing. Are they really dead? Or did they just get put into another universe?
I'm thinking they got put into the Soul Gem. The Soul Gem universe or whatever.
Right.
and maybe we could see a glimpse of that in the Avengers 4. That could be cool. I would like to, if they could do something like that, because we still have the original Avengers for the most part, and then with a few new people, Rocket and Nebula.
It's very bare bones Avengers.
But I like that.
Yeah, so do I.
Clearing it off and getting, because a lot of people mentioned that, Cap didn't have enough time in it, he didn't really contribute to the story as much as some people thought he was gonna, because I guess they assumed it was like Civil War and stuff where it was more about him, but no.
Exactly.
Avengers is about everyone, but some people, he can't have everyone take center stage.
And we did during our predictions recap, we got a lot of stuff right. Like, I predicted that Gamora was gonna die, and I was spot on with that.
Yeah.
And we did pretty well on certain things. We even titled the video, the next episode we did was, who should join the Avengers after Thanos kills everybody.
So, wow, we did. Yeah, we
did really well. Yeah. But one of the things that we screwed up on was, specifically me, I said that there would be a changing of the guard. And I theorized that if people were going to die, it was going to be the older Avengers. And it's almost the exact opposite happened, in that all the old Avengers survived, and almost all of the new people got killed.
Yeah.
So I was way off with that. It was very surprising.
But just in a different direction.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there was definitely a big change, but...
Yeah.
It wasn't
change.
It wasn't old to new, it was new to old.
Yeah, I figured more than one I thought there was going to be like one major death, and I guess there was with Gamora.
Yeah. But honestly, she wasn't even, like, she's definitely a big death, but not a major death.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Really?
Because the Guardians, they don't... I think out of all the Guardians, the only major death would have been Peter Quill, because he's like the main character.
Well, she is too.
She is too, but not to the same degree. Like, I think major deaths would have been Thor, Iron Man, Cap, Black Widow.
Yeah, I mean, the main Avengers.
Or Hulk. Hulk, of course.
Yeah.
Obviously, pretty much all of the Guardians, I would say, would be bigger deaths, but I think Peter Quill, Star-Lord, I think he would be the only major one. I would throw him in there with Captain America, or,
Yeah?
The original Avengers, just because he's the main character. How does the first movie start? With his mom and the cancer. How does the second movie, deals with his father.
He is the main, I guess he is the main guy.
He's the main character of Guardians. The others are, definitely, obviously they're all larger characters, but they're all supporting characters to his main story.
Yeah, totally. He is the human character, so he's
the one that we relate to as the audience.
He's the one we're supposed to sort of relate to.
Exactly.
Even though I'm more of a Drax guy.
Oh, I love Drax. If I'm standing really still, you can't see me. Can you see me now? So, there's some theories floating around on the interwebs. One of the bigger ones was that some of the people who died are actually locked inside those Infinity Stones.
Yeah.
So I think the big three are that Strange is trapped inside the Time Stone, Vision is trapped inside the what's his stone?
The Mind Stone or
Mind? Yes, that Vision is trapped inside the Mind Stone, and that Gamora is trapped inside the Soul Stone. I don't know necessarily. I can see the essence of Vision in the Mind Stone. The others, I don't know about. Maybe Gamora. Definitely not Doctor Strange.
I really don't think any of those people are. I think they're pretty much. Well, maybe Vision will come back. But
not necessarily. I think more like their essence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Gamora's body we saw.
Yeah.
Like she's dead. Her body's dead.
Yeah.
It's more so is her mind or her essence trapped.
Conscience.
Her conscience.
Her soul.
Conscience, yeah.
Possibly. I I think Vision might come back, just not like, how, like, when he got killed in the Infinity War, he turned, like, all white, and Vision was white for it. Like, they revived him, but he still was, like, all white, and he had, like, he didn't have his personality.
Right.
So maybe they can do something like that, because you saw, like, when he got the gem taken out of his head, like, he just went colorless, pretty much.
Yeah.
So either that was just, like, a little Easter egg sort of thing.
See, I didn't even see that.
No? You didn't see that?
I think I was...
him, like...
The thing is, I was more focused on him dying. And
red or green.
Yeah, I didn't really focus too much on the colors. More so like, oh crap, he's dead. Like, I wasn't looking at his skin color. See, I'm not racist, Mike.
Yeah.
So, one theory that I kind of... I thought of, and I saw something else on the internet that kind of agreed with my own theory, which is kind of cool, was that I think there's a possibility that Groot may be able to grow back from the hilt of Stormbreaker.
That's interesting.
I don't know, because, we saw Groot grow back using a twig from him in the first Guardians.
Yeah.
Why not... it was a much larger piece of him is the hilt or the handle of Stormbreaker.
But then, like, if everyone comes back, what is there, 2 Groots then?
Sure. a yin and a yang Groot. Maybe they'll just combine or something.
Yeah. And it was weird how, like, that didn't disappear along with him.
Yeah.
But maybe because it, like, wasn't part of him at the time. Mm-hmm. Like, it was, like... I don't know how that works. Yeah. I don't know how,
See, I think, Thor just has to bury his axe, or his hammer, whatever it is. Is it an axe or a hammer? It looks like it.
It's an axe now. Yeah. He did have...
He had Mjolnir.
He did have the hammer.
But his new weapon's an axe, not a hammer.
The Stormbreaker.
Yes.
An axe, yeah.
Okay.
Because that's, Beta Ray Bill's axe?
Yes. That's what I read. I saw that. Yeah, so he just has to bury his axe, and then another Groot. Yeah, Groot.
Pour some water.
Yeah, Miracle Grow.
Good soil, yeah.
There you go. So we know one character can go back.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. That's interesting, but I had that thought.
Absolutely.
That's definitely fun.
What else?
Captain Marvel obviously is going to show up.
It's weird. I don't know if... It's weird, because, I don't know if they just put that in there because she's going to show up in the next one. I assume she will, but... Or if it's just because that's like a little Easter egg for her solo movie.
I think that she's going to show up in Avengers 4, definitely. Yeah. I don't think they would have put that Easter egg in there the way they did.
True.
I think, because now... If you think of it in canon, Nick Fury called her, so she gets a distress call from Earth.
Yeah.
She's not going to go to Earth now.
True.
She's got to come to Earth.
But, like, what if she comes just, like, up late? Yeah.
I guess that's true. What's up, guys? What'd I miss? Oh.
Where's everybody?
Yeah, right?
Planet seems a little dead. Oh.
You guys seem a little light on the population here.
Yeah. Everyone's eating good, huh?
So I don't know that much about Captain Marvel. Mm-hmm. I generally know the gist of her character and her powers, but from what I know from what I've read about her, she's like one of the strongest characters. She's crazy strong.
She's super strong. Yeah, she's definitely like up there. I heard she's gonna probably be like one of the strongest in the MCU. Yeah. But yeah, she, as far as like in comics, yeah, she's still like she's up there. She's super beast.
Super freak.
Yeah,
super freak.
Yeah, she's
super freak.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she would be a great addition to fight Thanos. So,
I would like to see that.
Yeah. So obviously, I think that she is going to be the deciding factor. Because it's obvious that they can't take out Thanos with the squad they have now.
Yeah, well, maybe, like, because I guess, like, Iron Man and whoever was with him, I guess he's gonna go back to Earth. They're gonna have to, like, reassemble. And then maybe, you know, then she comes down and she's like, hey, I got a spaceship, let's go. We can, you know, Nick Fury sent me. What happened, blah, blah, blah. And maybe they all go and they bring the fight to Thanos. You know, they all go to Titan and kick Thanos' butt.
I think that's what they're going to have to do.
Something to that effect, I guess.
That, I think Captain Marvel will be the deciding factor.
Because how else would they get out? They don't have any tech that can go to space, right?
The only connections they really have are Rocket and Nebula.
True, yeah, they could, well, Nebula's not really, but yeah, Rocket, yeah, he could build, like, a spaceship, like a split form.
Yeah, like, maybe they can get the technology. But I think Captain Marvel will be the person who is the ace in the hole, the changing tide.
Yeah, I mean, when she comes, she's gonna be, like, the most powerful one, so, yeah, I mean, she definitely can rival Thor.
I'm very much looking forward to her introduction and her movie. Cause she's gonna be their savior, I feel like. She's gonna be the one that, you know, kind of comes in and is like, come on, we can do this, and she's a leader, you know? She's a leader character, and if, you know, the morale is dead within the Avengers, I think that she'll be the one to...
Yeah, she'll, spark, you know, give everyone that little oomph that they needed.
Exactly. Is there anything else that you were thinking of as far as Avengers 4 goes?
Probably, but right now, I think that's pretty much it. We didn't want to go crazy in depth because we already did that.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was, also, did you know that wasn't Hugo Weaving, that was Red Skull?
I didn't.
That is not him.
Wow, looks just like him.
Yeah. That was not him.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was surprised. So, they had a lookalike, a stand-in?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think they had a stand-in and then some other guy did the voice.
That's a correction. Alright. We got that wrong then. It was not Hugo Weaving.
You know, at least the Red Skull was in it. But yeah, that kind of bummed me out when I found that out. I was like,
that sucks.
I know Hugo Weaving was kind of opposed to doing it. He wasn't really interested in continuing that character or whatever. But, I really thought that was him.
Yeah. So did I. Yeah, that makeup though is very strong. It's not like, it changes the whole dynamic of the face. You know, it removes like a nose and
it's a Red Skull.
Yeah.
You know, so, I mean,
it's very hard. They did such a good job with the voice, and he was wearing a hood, so it was even a bit harder to see, I guess.
Yeah. Not like we needed Hugo Weaving.
No.
It's just like a little interesting thing, because we were like, I know we were talking about him coming back and stuff and seeing him, like, we were really excited about that, and then I heard about that, I'm like, oh man, that's not him, that's, you know, it doesn't change anything, but it's a bummer.
Yeah, a little bit.
But that was about it.
Yeah. Well, I think that pretty much wraps up episode 28 then.
Absolutely. Yeah, I want to thank everyone for sticking with us. We were out for a few weeks, so sometimes I can, you know, thanks for sticking with us.
Yeah, and we're very close to hitting 500 downloads. So
500 downloads.
That's
almost
crazy.
30 episodes.
I know. We're the little podcast of ours is doing real well, so I'm proud of it.
Little train that could, or is it a little engine that could?
Little engine that could.
Well, we're the little podcast that could.
There you go. Anyway, as always, thank you guys so much.
Questions, geeklirious@gmail.com.
Yes, follow us on our social medias.
Everywhere, Geeklirious podcast everywhere. Our Instagram is popping.
Yeah.
As the kids
go follow us on Instagram. Well, I think we'll be doing some giveaways soon. You know,
yes, stay tuned for we're gonna try and do something like that, give back to the community for everyone sticking with us.
Absolutely. That'll probably be run through like, Twitter and Instagram and stuff like that.
And yes, if you guys want to hear a bit more about the comic book stuff. Instagram, I'm always posting like comic book
yeah,
stuff.
I see that. You're doing great with that.
Guys, I'm trying to keep current with the stuff I read, so definitely check our Instagram page, Geeklirious, for all that comic book stuff I'm reading.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening.
Yes.
You guys take care.
Yes.
See you next time.
Bon voyage.